Hey y'all, my name is Shanda and I am starting my own channel. First of all, I want to say sorry if you can hear my little girl's TV in the background. She loves her Mickey Mouse. But I like to play with makeup. I'm not a professional, I'm not a makeup artist. I just have fun with it. It just calms me down and I like to see what I can do. Several of my friends have asked for a tutorial or two. I've posted on Facebook and Instagram, but never have made a video, never had the guts to make a video, so I am going to try my best. I have a palette that I want to play with. This is the Juvias Place, the Nubian Royal palette. I think it's very pretty. I've played with it once. It's just these really pretty purples, bluish purples, but I'm really looking for that color right now. I want to play with this one. So I really want to give this palette a chance. I haven't been playing with this palette much lately. I've been reaching for other palettes, but I feel like this one really deserves a chance. So if you want to see how this turns out, please continue watching, and also if you want to see more looks, subscribe and hit that notification bell and comment on what you might want to see. So here we go. So I'm going to prime my eyes, I always do, with the Photo Focus eyeshadow primer by Wet n Wild. I really like it. I feel like it does a really decent job. I also use the Milani primer, and I like it okay. Sorry if you can hear my little girl. I like the Milani primer okay. Sometimes I feel like it can be a little oily, but other than that, I like it. So I'm going to start out using a blending brush. It is just a fluffy brush. I actually use this a lot. I got it in an Ipsy bag. Most of my brushes I've gotten from Ipsy. Some of them I purchased myself. I am not sponsored, by the way, by any of the products that I'll be using. These are just things that I use every day. So what I'm going to do for my crease is I'm going to go in with this bottom shade right here. I think it's really pretty. I'm just going to barely tap my brush into it, and I'm just going to start blending it out. And I apologize for having to look. I'm using my camera as a mirror as well, so I'm sorry for the faces. And I'm just going to be blending this color all through my crease. I'm going to keep it pretty rounded. I used to have it like my eyeshadows winged out, but lately I've been doing just more rounded, and I really like it like that. I think it's really pretty. So right now I'm just getting the color on using windshield wiper motions, just really getting that color packed in there, and I'll be blending it out with the lighter purple that I have in the palette in a minute. And I apologize for terrible lighting. I am going to have to fix that if I'm going to continue filming makeup tutorials. And I'm going to try to get this eye to match. My eyes, when I do makeup, I notice are not the same shape, and it drives me crazy. This eye's a little bit more hooded, so I find that I have to take the eyeshadow just a little bit above my natural crease, just in order to get them to match. I'm just blending until I'm happy with it. Just blending. Okay, and then I'm going to use the same brush. I'm going to go into this light purple beside it, and I'm going to use it to blend out the outer edge of that crease right here. So just a little blending. I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, Mommy's filming. Okay, so now that I've got that the way I want it, I'm going to take it's called an eye contour brush by e.l.f. This is one of the brushes I purchased. It's more dense. I don't know if I can get it to focus. I'm sorry. It's more dense. Okay. It's not as fluffy. And I'm going to take this darker purple on top. And I'm just going to stamp it on the outer corner of my eye. No. And I'm just keeping it right in the outer corner. Right here. And I'm really building this color up. Purples are really hard to work with sometimes. They get patchy, but I'm not really having too much difficult with it. Right now, we'll see. Something always happens. And sometimes you really just have to build that color up until you get it where you want it. And I'm just keeping it on the outer corner of my eyes. Okay, so I feel like that's pretty good. I'm going to take that fluffy brush again. And I'm not adding any additional product. I'm just going to blend. I don't want any harshness. Just blend, blend, blend. And then under all of my shimmers, I use a NYX glitter primer. It's what it looks like. It's at Wal Mart. I think I actually got this one off of Amazon though, because Wal Mart here was out. It's hard to get stuff lately, but very little goes a long way. This will be enough for both of my eyes. And I always use this underneath my shimmer eyeshadows. It just makes those shimmers really, really pop. Makes them stay. Makes it more vibrant. And I'm not going to actually cut my crease tonight. I'm going to make it look like I did. But I'm going to use this shimmer purple here. And it looks really, really, really pretty. And I think I'm going to put a glitter over it. So, usually don't do a whole lot of glitters. But I am pressing this on over top of that glitter primer. My daughter is climbing. Malia, get down. Anybody else's kids decide that they want to act up right when you're trying to do something. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be cleaning, doing your hair, doing your makeup, trying to shower. But they always want to start acting up right when you want to get something done. I know my daughter does. And I think she's only 1.5 years, but I really do believe she does it on purpose because she knows I'm going to give my attention to her. So I am pressing the shimmer into my eye. I'm not really rubbing or doing that windshield wiper motion with shimmers. If you don't want them to go everywhere and you want the vibrancy, pressing them with a flat brush. This one, sorry, I forgot to tell you. This is a Luxie brush, the 245 small shader. I received this in a Nipsey bag. And I'm just creating, not really a cut crease, just making it, not necessarily taking it over the crease part. And then I am going to take more of that glitter primer. Sorry, I had a moment where I couldn't think of the name. And I'm actually going to put a little bit on my brush. And I'm going to press it on my eye. And this will just keep that glitter on there and keep it from falling everywhere. So I'm going to use this glitter. I've never used it before. I'm not a huge glitter person. But I feel like this is just really pretty. And I just want to see what it looks like on the eye. Life's too short to have boring eyeshadow is my philosophy. And yes, I am filming this late at night because I just decided on a whim I was going to do it. And this is my first video ever. So that actually is really pretty. I'm really liking that. Sometimes I will take whatever shimmer I use on the lid and run it along my bottom lash line. I'm not going to do that tonight. I don't do it every time. So I am going to move on to eyeliner. And this is the Maybelline Define Align. And I use the color, or the shade, brownish black. I used to be a black eyeliner girl. Nothing else. Hardcore. And I find that as I've gotten older, I've kind of toned down a little bit with the eyeliner. So I'm just going to tight line underneath my lashes and tight line my waterline, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I went ahead and did mascara as well, just because I am blind as a bat without my glasses. And have to get the mirror up close to my eye. But this is the finished eye. And I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I think it turned out really pretty. It's not too bold and outlandish, but still with that fun pop of color. And I really appreciate you watching. I am going to do another video after this, kind of doing my foundation and how I do my face. So please watch that video if you liked what you've seen, and comment and let me know what you like next. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. God bless.